Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do something actually different. I often do hauls on my channel, but normally they revolve around things to do with kawaii fashion or like stuff I've got from the Pokemon Center or Japan. But today, considering it is October, I thought this would be a fitting time to do a very witchy kind of like inspired haul. And if you follow me on my other social medias like Twitter and Instagram, so sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. This is a really good timing to film, but here we are. Yes, you'll see that I have recently begun my very own journey in witchcraft. Now, witchcraft is not something that's for everybody, and it's something I've been interested in learning about for a while now, and I just wasn't in the right place mentally to be able to research and take in new information and stuff like that. But now that I'm doing a lot better in my head, I finally decided to take the plunge and yeah, just learn about witchcraft and see what areas interested me the most. I think there are like some very common preconceptions about it. First of all, it's not a religion. That is more in the Wicca and paganism side of things. If you are researching witchcraft, then you will also come across those terms as well. But no, witchcraft is not a religion. It is a craft, as it states in the name. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just something that I feel like will help ground me in times of need. Something I was already very into, like space and astrology, and a big section of that is like learning to kind of like connect with the moon and the moon phases and things like that. So that side already interested me a lot, and I was also already, you know, I play video games, I like fantasy stuff, I like, you know, magic and spells and all that. So just yeah, the whole thing of it just really drew me in, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun learning about all the different kinds of witchcraft. And I just wanted to show you some of the bits I picked up, which is kind of like helping me start my journey and things. First of all, I'm going to show you some books that I have gotten. The first one being that I picked up from my local Waterstones. Actually, I'd raided anywhere I could find local to me that I thought might have books and stuff, but most of them I've had to order online. But that's fine. And that is the Little Book of Practical Magic by Sarah Bartlett, and this is like a beginner's guide to crystals, auras, horoscopes and spells, and I thought it would be perfect as I'm trying not to overload myself completely. If you're also beginning your journey and if you're also a witch, then you'll know there are lots of different elements in witchcraft itself, and you don't have to follow all of these, you don't have to know everything. Like, it's kind of like an ongoing journey. That's what I'm trying to tell myself, that like I don't have to know everything at once, because I do that a lot. I'm like, I need to know all now, but I'm okay with the fact I'm going to be learning probably for like the rest of my time that I practice it. Yeah, so this is, first of all, the cover is so pretty. That's not mainly what enticed me. I like the size of it. I don't like a book that's too intimidating, especially if you're starting to get into something. I need books of diagram stuff, as you'll see in a minute, because it can be quite a lot if you have very little concentration like me, and it's a book that's just like a Bible and you're like, I just can't. So yeah, it's not terribly pretty on the inside, but yeah, there's just lots of different sections about the different kinds of witchcraft and stuff, the magic of divination, tarot cards, spells, crystals, all that stuff, and I find it really helpful. And these kind of books you can just sort of come back to when and if you need them, just kind of like refresh your mind. So yeah, I'm really liking this book. Two other books I've got. The first one is, this is by somebody who I followed on Instagram. Her account is Witch of the Forest, and yeah, I followed a bunch of Instagram accounts to kind of like help with my journey, and it's really nice having kind of like seeing other witches on their journey and like having the visualization of images, kind of like different parts of witchcraft, if that makes sense. I explained that really badly, but yes, she released a book very recently, there is a cat outside, called Natural Magic, and yes, her name is Lindsay Squire. She is a witch from Yorkshire. And it's the Witch of the Forest Guide to Natural Magic, and this again is a very kind of like beginner's focus guide, which is what I'm sort of after. It's beautifully illustrated. I love it so much. You can see the contents there, and again it's just all split into the different categories: spells, herbs, the moon. It's also got a bit about witchcraft in the broom closet, which I think is really cool, because it's even I was nervous to tell Stephen that I wanted to like start learning witchcraft and stuff, because it's not for everyone, and like I said, people have their misconceptions. But yeah, it's beautiful. Like, look at that, it's so pretty. Yeah, and I love just kind of like randomly flicking through this book, seeing what takes my fancy. Been using the books to journal from and make notes and things, and yeah, it's just a very nice book, and it's very well written, it's easy to understand, and yeah, I really recommend this. And the last book I picked up for now is a book more about kind of like harnessing the power of the moon and the moon phases, and that is Luna by Tamara Durison. I probably said that wrong, but yeah, first of all, this cover, man, it's so pretty. Like, I love it. And this is more, yeah, a book focused more about the moon phases and the birth charts and all that stuff, which I'm very interested in. It's a lot more complicated than you actually think. So yeah, again, I've been having fun just sort of like flicking through this book, seeing what takes my fancy. And yeah, they're all very good books if you're getting into witchcraft, and there are a lot of other really good books that I plan to pick up along my witchcraft journey. The next thing that I of course purchased, which I've been wanting to for a while, are some crystals. And yes, I've got this little cute jar here. This jar I actually just got from Sainsbury's, because I just wanted something cute to put them in for now. I'm probably going to get more of these jars and stuff in the future for when I make spells, and I need to get on for to make some moon water for the next full moon, which is coming up on the 20th, I believe. So yeah, I got all my crystals from Etsy, 2 different stores. I will hopefully remember to link them down below in the description box. Please yell at me if I don't, because I always forget. So yes, the first one is a piece of ruby. Now this isn't your common colour of ruby. Ruby kind of comes in, it's not just strictly red, it's absolutely beautiful. This, when I was picking my crystals, I was choosing mainly based on kind of like the things I was after in terms of their kind of like uses and like properties and stuff. And ruby is well known for being a crystal about passion and love and enhancing that. And then let me delve into my little pot here. We have some rose quartz. This kind of also crosses over into the realm of like love and stuff, but kind of like more like self-love and things like that. You probably won't be able to see them all the best in this lighting, but yeah, I really love rose quartz, it's so pretty. And then I also have, we also have a piece of clear quartz, which I've been using to kind of like cleanse my tarot deck, as you will see. These are kind of all very staple crystals as well if you are beginning your witchcraft journey. We have a piece of moonstone, which looks less impressive in this lighting, not gonna lie, but nevertheless I do love the moonstone. We have some citronite, very pretty. And also, if you notice, I for some reason am attracted more to raw crystals. I probably will get some of like the smooth stones or like the heart stones. Actually, I've got one different one in this lot. But yeah, I just really like raw crystals, and I have learnt recently that like you can get crystals which are raw or more round shape, heart shape, moon shape, or in like the kind of like pointed shape, and they all kind of like have slightly different uses, so I've been learning about that too. And then I also have 2 pieces of amethyst. I don't know why. I assume that the seller gave me 2 pieces because one piece was a bit small on its own, so I'm quite grateful to that, because it means I have 2 bits and I can possibly carry one around with me. Although I do always wear my amethyst necklace most days. I feel a bit lost when I don't wear it. This is amethyst. Amethyst is personally the crystal I connect to the most not just because of its colour. It's very well kind of like connected to helping kind of like calm yourself, and with to do is things with anxiety, and also to help you sleep and stuff like that, which I definitely need. And the last crystal I have is a lapis lazuli, can't say that, star. And I'm probably gonna get more of these actually, because I really like the little star shape. I think it's really nice. And again, these are nice ones to sort of carry around and like put in your purse and stuff. So yeah, that was my little crystal haul. My crystal collection will probably be ever growing. And the other thing I have picked up, of course, is a tarot deck. Now, I have been after a tarot deck for ages now. I nearly ordered one at the start of this year, but I just didn't. Kind of like, and I spent forever trying to pick what I deemed to be kind of like the perfect deck, and the deck I feel like I would connect to the most and stuff. But this is the one I've chosen. These are what the back of the cards look like. Again, I will link the seller in the description box down below. These cards, I'll try and get a small wad, are incredible. They're so pretty. Look at them. You can see why I probably picked them. I wanted a deck that kind of like was very constellation-y like. I love them so much. This is a full deck of the major and minor arcana. You can buy just the major arcana or just a minor arcana, but I wanted like both decks. I think I might pick up like a separate major arcana deck, because sometimes I want to do readings which have just the major arcana in it, if you want kind of like just more solid answers to like big questions. But I've been doing like some small daily readings. Sometimes I pick a card at the start of the day or the end of the day, just to kind of like give me things to think about. I've been doing some like 3 card spreads or like some bigger spreads, and I've been logging them in a separate notebook. So yeah, it's been really fun learning about the different cards and the meanings and stuff. It did also come with this cute little bag, which is very handy. It's velvet as well, very soft. And also a guidebook, because yes, I don't know all the meanings to all the tarot cards. It's going to take me a while to memorise them, and that is fine. But yes, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and that is what matters. And the other thing I just kind of wanted to mention is a lot of people, when they are a witch, they have a kind of like a book of shadows or a grimoire, and that is just something they use to help kind of like journal their like readings, their spells, anything along those lines. And my journal of choice has been this beautiful Kiki's delivery service notebook I actually got given as a leaving present when I was discharged last month from one of the girls. It's so kind of her. It's so nice, and I kind of was waiting for like a special reason to use this, and this was like the perfect thing. I'm probably gonna have, like I said, I've got a separate notebook for my tarot readings as well, but this will do for now. It's really pretty on me. It's like, I love it. Yeah, I'm kind of debating what I want to share and what I want to keep kind of more private for this, because this is kind of something I want to keep more for myself. I'm gonna like mention elements of it, but yeah, just because this is something that I feel like I want more for me, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I'll do like a full sort of like, that's just a little snippet you can kind of see there. Like, it's nothing too fancy yet. I want to get some more kind of like stickers and stuff to help decorate it, but yeah, it's just nice to sort of casually journal it when I feel like it with things, and it's just helping me remember certain key topics. Yeah, it's just really fun to do. And that is everything for my witchy haul. Yeah, if you're also a fellow witch, you're just getting into witchcraft, any of that, then I would love to chat to you in the comments down below. I was actually quite surprised to see how many of you also are a witch too, or practice some kind of witchcraft. Like I said, like you can just kind of like practice the things you want to do. I haven't done a spell yet or anything, like I'm kind of working my way up to that. I didn't want to just jump straight in. I wanted to like educate myself as much as I can before I start doing like the real stuff. So I'm just kind of doing like some tarot readings and doing other readings as well. And yes, it's been really fun, and I'm excited to see where it takes me. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.